That day was one of those memorable moments at the military base when a special surprise created happiness throughout the camp. Tai Hyung, one of the most beloved BTS members worldwide, was carrying out his military duties with full responsibility, like any other young man in South Korea. Although military life has strict rules, Tai Hyung's charm and kindness still shine through, maintaining relationships with his fans and loved ones. However, the visit from his younger brother, jeong-guk, was an extraordinary surprise that touched the hearts of Tai Hyung and all his comrades. For weeks, rumors had been circulating in the camp about a possible visit from someone close to Tai Hyung. Many speculated that it could be one of the BTS members or even his parents. But when jeong-guk, the charming younger brother, stepped out of a luxurious black car parked in front of the camp, everyone was surprised by his presence. With confident steps and a small smile that radiated warmth, jeong-guk immediately caught everyone's attention. His charming appearance, with a face that looked so much like Tai Hyung, made the soldiers whisper in admiration. His rising popularity added to the appeal, creating an aura of specialness that could not be ignored. His presence not only brought happiness to Tai Hyung, but also gave a new atmosphere that revived the spirit of the entire camp. When Tai Hyung was informed of this visit, he immediately rushed to the entrance. Seeing his younger brother standing there, his face immediately changed. Tai Hyung's eyes widened in surprise, then quickly turned into a loving smile that radiated genuine happiness. Without hesitation, he ran to hug jeong-guk, creating a moment so touching that it could make anyone moved. The hug was not just an ordinary hug. It was a manifestation of deep love, sweet memories that had been engraved over the years, and an expression of longing that had finally been answered. Tai Hyung, who was usually known as a disciplined and dedicated soldier, this time showed his gentle and loving side that left everyone around him in awe. The soldiers who witnessed the moment spontaneously cheered and applauded. Those who had long admired Tai Hyung's humility and kindness now saw firsthand how genuine the love in their family was. Their admiration for him grew, as he was not only a global superstar but also a loving older brother. Jeong-guk did not come empty-handed. He brought small gifts that Tai Hyung loved, including his favorite snacks and a handwritten letter from their parents. The beauty of the moment was in its simplicity. No pomp or publicity, just pure and sincere family love. Jeong-guk's presence at the base not only brought joy to Tai Hyung, but also warmth and inspiration to the other soldiers. They joked with jeong-guk, asked for funny stories about Tai Hyung, and even asked to take pictures together. Jeong-guk's humble attitude made everyone feel at ease, showing that he inherited the same charm and kindness as his older brother. The short visit was a relief for Tai Hyung amidst his busy military duties. As jeong-guk said goodbye, their final embrace was filled with deep gratitude and love. Tai Hyung stood, watching the car drive away with a gentle smile on his face, bringing new spirit to continue his duties. The soldiers talked about the moment for days. For them, the visit was not just about seeing the younger brother of a big star, but also about witnessing such strong family love and relationships. Tai Hyung once again proved that even though he is a global superstar, family values are always his top priority. After jeong-guk's visit, the atmosphere at the base became livelier than ever. Tai Hyung's colleagues, who were initially depressed by the monotonous military routine, found new energy. They even started joking around with Tai Hyung, calling him the pride of the family Hyung. Tai Hyung, with his signature smile, responded to the jokes with warmth, making the atmosphere even more intimate. Not only were his colleagues inspired, the visit also gave Tai Hyung new spirit to go through his days. He returned to his duties with more enthusiasm, often helping his colleagues in trouble with a sincere smile. His concern further strengthened the respect of his military colleagues, who now saw the humanity behind his global superstar status. The special moment also continued to be a topic of conversation among the soldiers. One of the soldiers jokingly said that Tai Hyung should ask jeong-guk to visit more often. The joke was greeted with laughter by everyone, including Tai Hyung, who responded by saying, "Then you guys should become my brother's fans too." The remark made everyone love Tai Hyung's natural charisma even more. Meanwhile, outside the base, BTS fans or ARMY, as usual, were always the first to know about the visit. News of this sweet moment between Tai Hyung and his brother spread quickly through social media. Many praised their closeness and highlighted how family values remain an important part of Tai Hyung's life, even though he is at the peak of his fame. Various comments filled with praise flooded social media. One fan wrote, "Tai Hyung really has a heart of gold. He is not only an idol, but also a role model for everyone." Another commented, "A visit like this shows the human side of celebrities, and Tai Hyung always proves that he is amazing in everything." Shortly after the visit, the base held a get-together night for the soldiers. That night, Tai Hyung surprised everyone by singing nostalgic songs that he often sang with jeong-guk when they were little. His gentle voice brought a touching atmosphere, causing many soldiers to fall silent and enjoy the moment. Seeing the positive reactions from everyone, Tai Hyung spoke humbly. He said, "I am very fortunate to have a family that always supports me, and I am grateful to be here with all of you." His words were simple but meaningful, giving encouragement to everyone who heard them. In the days that followed, the atmosphere at the base became more friendly. The soldiers often approached Tai Hyung to share stories or ask for advice. They knew that even though Tai Hyung was a world star, he was still humble and approachable. His presence was a reminder that every individual, no matter how famous, has a beautiful human side. Meanwhile, jeong-guk, even though he had returned to his own life, still felt warm remembering that moment. He shared the story of his visit to some close friends, telling how Tai Hyung remained the same big brother, despite now being one of the most famous names in the world. Many felt that this moment was a reminder that celebrities are also human beings. Tai Hyung, in his simple yet meaningful way, has inspired many to value family and relationships with those closest to them more. As time passed, the moment of the visit continued to be remembered, not only by Tai Hyung and jeong-guk, but also by everyone at the base. The moment became an unforgettable story, teaching that the love and support of family is the greatest strength anyone can have. Tai Hyung, as usual, continued his days with a smile, leaving a mark not only as an exemplary soldier, but also as a human being full of love. After that touching moment, Tai Hyung became increasingly known as a figure who brought warmth to the disciplined military atmosphere. His colleagues began to see him as a source of inspiration who not only gave encouragement through real actions, but also through his humble and friendly personality. Tai Hyung often shares stories from his childhood with jeong-guk, making everyone smile when they hear another side of the superstar's life that is so simple and loving. Meanwhile, Tai Hyung and jeong-guk's relationship has become a hot topic among fans. Many armies are inspired by how Tai Hyung maintains family values despite being under the spotlight. In fact, some of his fellow soldiers have started sharing their own stories about family, creating a more intimate environment within the base. The warmth that Tai Hyung brings not only strengthens the relationship between soldiers, but also leaves a deep message about the importance of family love and support in every step of life.
Chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can